and sea-scary experience. I didn't plan to travel that night. It was supposed to be a simple drive. Just me, an old car, and a road I'd taken too many times to count. But some roads don't stay the same after midnight, and some seas remember things they shouldn't. Let me tell you what happened. The road was empty in that quiet, unnatural way that makes you feel like the world forgot about you. No streetlights for long stretches. Just my headlights cutting through the dark like two weak candles. The kind of dark that feels thick, like you could reach out and touch it. I had the window down a little. The air smelled like wet earth and salt. The ocean wasn't far. You could hear it if you listened hard enough. A low, distant breathing sound, like something huge was asleep out there. My phone had no signal. The radio kept losing stations. Every song turned into static before the chorus. That should have been my first sign to turn back. About 20 minutes in, the road started to change. The asphalt got rougher. Cracks ran across it like veins. Trees leaned closer, their branches bending over the road, almost touching my roof. It felt like I was driving into a tunnel made of living things. Then I saw a man standing on the side of the road. He was tall and thin, wearing dark clothes. No bag, no light. Just standing there, facing the trees, not even looking at the road. For a second I thought he might be broken down. Maybe he needed help. I slowed down. That's when he turned his head. His face was pale, not sick pale, empty pale, like color had been drained from it. His eyes reflected my headlights in a way that didn't feel human. He didn't raise his hand, didn't step toward the road. He just watched me pass. The moment I drove by him, my chest tightened. That deep instinctive fear you can't explain. Like your body knows something your mind doesn't. I told myself I was tired, that my imagination was running wild. Then I checked the rearview mirror. The road behind me was empty. No man, no footprints. Just darkness swallowing the stretch of road I had just passed. I sped up. A few minutes later, the trees opened up and the road curved toward the coast. I could smell the sea stronger now. The wind carried that sharp, cold scent of salt and something old. The waves were louder too, not crashing, more like whispering against rocks. I pulled over near a small cliffside lookout. I don't know why. Curiosity maybe, or that stupid part of the human brain that walks toward danger just to prove it can. The ocean stretched out in front of me, black water under a black sky, no moon. No stars, just a moving darkness. I stood there, hands in my pockets, listening. That's when I heard my name, not shouted, not whispered, spoken clearly, right behind me. I turned around fast. No one was there. The road was empty. My car sat alone with its headlights still on, beams cutting into the fog that had started to roll in. The trees were still, too still. Even the wind seemed to have paused. I told myself it was the wind, the sea, my own thoughts playing tricks on me. Then I heard it again, this time from the water. My name carried on the sound of the waves. I took a step back from the edge. The surface of the sea rippled, but not like normal waves. The water moved in slow, deliberate circles, like something underneath was turning over, watching. Waiting. I felt that same tight feeling in my chest I'd felt when I passed the man on the road. That same warning. Leave. But I didn't move. I don't know why fear sometimes freezes you instead of pushing you to run. Maybe part of me wanted to see something, to understand what was calling me. The fog thickened. It crept over the rocks and around my legs like cold smoke. The world shrank until it felt like there was only me, the road behind me, and the sea in front of me. Then the water rose, not a wave, not a splash. It rose like a shape standing up. A dark outline formed against the darker sea. Tall, too tall. The surface of the water clung to it like skin, sliding down its form in slow streams. I couldn't make out a face, but I knew it was looking at me. I couldn't breathe. The thing didn't come closer. It didn't need to. It spoke my name again, and this time it sounded like someone I loved. That broke something in me. I stumbled back, nearly falling, and turned toward my car. My legs felt weak, like I'd been standing in cold water too long. The fog grabbed at my arms, at my jacket, like it didn't want to let me go. I fumbled with the car door, dropped my keys, picked them up with shaking hands. Behind me, the sound of the sea changed. It grew louder, closer, like something was moving through shallow water. I didn't look back. I threw myself into the driver's seat, slammed the door, and started the engine. The car coughed, stalled, then finally came to life. I reversed so fast the tires screamed against the road. As I sped away, the fog thinned, the road straightened, the trees pulled back. The normal night sounds slowly returned. Crickets, wind, the distant hum of something like life. I didn't slow down until I saw the first streetlight. That soft, ugly orange glow felt like safety. I drove home in silence. For weeks after that, I avoided that road. I avoided the coast. I kept my windows closed at night. Sometimes, when the world is quiet enough, I still hear the sea in my dreams, still hear my name carried on the sound of water. And sometimes, when I'm driving alone late at night, I check my mirrors a little too often, because I keep thinking I'll see that man again, standing where the road meets the dark, waiting for someone else to slow down. I don't know what I met that night. A trick of the mind, a shape in the dark, something old that lives where the road ends and the sea begins. But I learned something simple and heavy. Some places don't want to be seen. Some voices aren't meant to be answered. And when the world goes quiet in a way that feels wrong, that's not peace. That's a warning. That's a